Hey, 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 beautiful souls, or should I say howdy. So Sarah Madras here, your relationship therapist, and as promised, I'm coming to you today to talk to you about the amazing experience my client shared with me yesterday. So I'm calling this one Setting the Stage, and I'm setting the stage to go mow the lawn. And so before I mow the lawn, I wanted to share this with you because it's such an awesome story and I hope you guys benefit from it as well. So, because I live in North Carolina, when you go to mow the lawn on the riding lawnmower, you have your cowboy hat and you have your fruity beverage. And because a girl still loves to have fun, it's a little peach fuzzy navel. Okay, but before I head out there to get on the lawnmower, I want to share with you what happened with my client. So he was talking to me about how he had gone out on a date and the woman had triggered in him stuff from his past as far as she was asking about his dad. And his dad is now passed away, but when he was a child, his dad did not want kids and abandoned him and how that affected him throughout his life. And so he said he had been holding back all these emotions and he had thought he had already forgiven his father and let everything go, but that this experience on this date triggered it again and brought stuff up. And he was afraid that he was going to not be able to control how it gets expressed. Hey, Keeter, how are you, man? You know you want one of these cowboy hats, Keeter. You would look fine in a cowboy hat. You should try it out. So he said he was afraid that his anger or his frustration or his sadness was going to come out when he didn't expect it, when he was at work or when he was out with friends, and he really just wanted to figure out a way that he could release those emotions and work through that, but in a way where he felt kind of controlled. So we talked about setting the stage for the release. And essentially I kind of think of it like a river. So we have our stream of consciousness. And at the beginning, our stream of consciousness can maybe kind of small, where we're just kind of in our lane, we're not really noticing much of what's going on around us. But as we become more aware and more awakened, our stream of consciousness expands. And as we're going through our own expansion and growth, we hit these roadblocks, or in the river, it's these dams, right? And the dams are holding back the water and we're stuck there. So we're in the river and we're stuck. And he was stuck at the dam of dealing with his feelings about his father. And he wanted the dam to break so that he could get to the other side, because when the dam breaks and you have that release, you flow through the other side and your stream of consciousness gets bigger and you get more expansive. And then the water's flowing more and you receive more abundance, more love, more joy, more everything. So each time you get to another dam, it's another barrier for you to go through, and when you break through that dam, it widens even more, and each time it's more and more exhilarating because you're expanding your stream of consciousness and you're allowing all the beautiful things in life to flow through you even more. So he set the stage through, I said, well, is it music that works for you? Maybe you're visual, and maybe it's watching a movie, but what is something for you that's going to elicit that emotional response? And he said for him that there's always this one song that he always associates and attaches to his dad. And so that weekend he was going to listen to that song and watch that particular movie. And so that's what he did. He set the stage for that release. And here comes the exciting part. So he set the stage. He ended up, since his dad has passed away, he ended up just talking out loud. And at first he said, after he watched the movie and listened to the song, that he still felt stuck. And so he decided that he was just going to talk to his dad. And he just started talking out loud and saying things to his dad. And at first it was really nice and polite. And then he said, this isn't helping me any being polite. And he released and let it all go. And he got angry and he said to his dad how his dad leaving made him feel like a failure, and how his whole life, because of that, he has always felt like he's a failure at relationships and that he's not worthy of love, and how that's affected his friendships and his personal relationships and things like that. So he released it all, got angry, the tears flowed, and the dam broke, and he had that release. And I'm going to read exactly what he said to me. because I wrote down these quotes because I was like, holy shit, this stuff is on fire. He said the chains fell off of him. He was tired of charging and the tide was changing and he can't swim against it. Now he's going to swim with the flow of consciousness and he's going to go with it instead of trying to swim against it. He said it didn't hurt as much as I thought it would, and it was actually felt this release. And now he's able to receive without limits. So what happens to us when we break through those dams and break through those barriers and allow ourselves to swim around in that bigger stream of consciousness is then when we receive more. And listen to what happened to him. That Monday, he opened his bank account and there was $1,000 extra in his bank account for teaching summer school. And he was like, oh, wait a minute, something has to be wrong here. So he checked in with the school accountant or administrator, whoever, and they said, no, that's right. We've increased the pay for summer school. So his next paycheck is also $1,000 more. So he is receiving $2,000 more this summer than he got paid last summer. And it happened right after he allowed himself that release and to let go and to break those chains and have those chains falling off of him. Is the universe granted him with this more abundance. Like, how freaking cool is that, y'all? So, when you feel yourself stuck and that you're just kind of swimming against the stream and trying to go up the stream instead of flowing with it, that's probably a dam. So allow the dam to break. Set the stage so that you can allow that release. And then when that release comes, soak in and receive all the abundance limitlessly. Okay? So I just wanted to share that amazing story with you because he said he feels so much more free and alive now. And he said it didn't hurt to do it. Like, he thought it was going to be way more painful to do the process and to let go and allow himself to release that. But he said it didn't hurt as much as he thought he would. And that's the thing, is our fear is a lot of times is greater than the actual reality of what it is. So I hope that helps, and I hope you're as excited to bust through all your dams and flow in a more expansive stream of consciousness and abundance. Much love. Keep building. Later, Keter.